Football. It's not just a sport. It's a language of passion, pride, and dreams that unite millions across the globe. When nations step onto the pitch, it's more than 90 minutes. It's history, culture, and emotion all woven into a single game. Every tackle, every goal, and every cheer carries the weight of expectation. Today, we journey across Europe and Africa, breaking down 7 international fixtures that promise drama, intensity, and goals. These predictions aren't mere guesses. They are insights built on form, style, and tactical awareness. So buckle up, because what you're about to hear will guide you through each game as though you're in the stands yourself, living every moment. Let's get started. Norway versus Moldova. Correct score prediction, 3-0. Outcome: Norway win and over 2.5 goals. Norway enters this clash with firepower up front and confidence running through the squad. At home, they have the advantage of energy and atmosphere, where fans expect not just victory but dominance. Norway thrives when pressing high, using pace and strength to tear open defenses. Moldova, on the other hand, struggles against top-tier opposition. Their defensive lines often crumble under pressure, and away from home, their challenge grows even greater. Against Norway, their hope lies in sitting deep and hoping for counterattacks. But against a team this sharp, it's unlikely to succeed. That's why the 3-0 prediction makes sense. Norway will attack relentlessly, creating chances early. By halftime, expect at least 1 goal on the scoreboard, and as Moldova tires, the floodgates will open. Over 2.5 goals feels almost inevitable here, with Norway sending a message of strength. Hungary versus Portugal. Correct score prediction, 0-2. Outcome: Portugal win. This is a classic battle between discipline and star power. Hungary has improved in recent years, especially at home, where their fans turn the stadium into a fortress of noise and passion. They'll defend bravely, staying compact and hoping to frustrate Portugal. But Portugal has the tools to break any resistance. With pace on the wings, creativity in midfield, and lethal finishing up front, they have multiple ways to score. Hungary's plan may work for a while, but Portugal's persistence will tell. Expect the game to remain tense until Portugal finds the breakthrough, likely from a moment of brilliance or a well-constructed attack. Once they're ahead, they'll control the rhythm, closing the door on Hungary's hopes. A second goal seals it, making 0-2 a professional and confident result. France versus Iceland. Correct score prediction, 2-1. Outcome: France win and over 1.5 goals. France is one of football's superpowers, blessed with incredible talent across the pitch. At home, they're almost unstoppable, combining flair with structure. Against Iceland, they'll look to dominate possession and use their speed to carve open chances. But Iceland is no pushover. They're a team defined by grit and togetherness, always punching above their weight. Expect them to defend in numbers, frustrate France for stretches, and perhaps find joy from a set piece or a rare counterattack. Still, France's depth will shine. They may concede once, but they'll respond with power. A 2-1 victory reflects not just France's superiority but Iceland's spirit to fight until the end. Fans can expect an entertaining game with over 1.5 goals comfortably covered. Serbia versus England. Correct score prediction, 0-1. Outcome: England win. This one will be tight, tense, and tactical. Serbia is always dangerous at home, fueled by passionate fans and a direct style of play. They'll test England's defense with physicality and aerial threats. England, though, has become a side built on composure and structure. Their midfield control and disciplined defending often suffocate opponents. Away from home, they don't always aim for flashy scorelines. Instead, they prioritize efficiency. That's why 0-1 is the prediction. Expect England to weather Serbia's energy, strike once, possibly from a set piece or a sharp counter, and then lock the game down. It may not be pretty, but it's 3 points in the bag. Albania versus Latvia. Correct score prediction, 2-1. Outcome: Albania win. Albania has been quietly growing into a tough opponent, especially at home, where the crowd becomes their 12th man. They thrive on intensity and fast starts, pressing high and looking to unsettle visiting teams. Latvia, however, is a team that struggles against sides with higher tempo. They can defend bravely, but once gaps open, they often concede. That said, they have enough resilience to steal a goal, usually through direct play or set pieces. The game should be lively, with Albania pressing forward and Latvia countering when possible. In the end, Albania's energy and home advantage should carry them through. A 2-1 win feels right, reflecting both their ambition and Latvia's stubbornness. Kenya versus Seychelles. Correct score prediction, 2-0. Outcome: Kenya win and over 1.5 goals. In Africa, home advantage is massive and Kenya will use it well. Their pace and creativity in attack should overwhelm Seychelles, who struggle against stronger opponents. Kenya will look to dominate from the start, using the crowd's energy to push forward. Seychelles may hold on for a while, defending deep and trying to limit damage, but their resistance won't last forever. Kenya's sharper quality and finishing should eventually break them down. That's why 2-0 feels perfect. It's controlled, professional, and comfortable. Over 1.5 goals is almost guaranteed, with Kenya sending their fans home happy. Tanzania versus Niger. Correct score prediction, 1-0. Outcome: Tanzania win. This will be a gritty, close contest. Tanzania at home is always tough to beat. They rely on crowd energy and disciplined defending. Niger, while spirited, lacks the cutting edge to break through organized defenses. Expect Tanzania to keep things tight, waiting patiently for the right chance. A single goal, perhaps from a quick break or a set piece, should be enough to settle the match. 1-0 is the classic scoreline for this kind of game, narrow but decisive. And there you have it. 7 matches, 7 stories, and 7 predictions rooted in analysis and passion. From Norway's attacking power to Portugal's control, France's flair, England's efficiency, Albania's energy, Kenya's dominance, and Tanzania's grit. Every game carries its own drama. Football reminds us that while predictions guide us, the pitch always has the final word. But with these insights, you're not just watching the matches. You're living them, understanding the tactics, and feeling the heartbeat of every goal. So, fans, prepare yourselves, because when the whistle blows, it won't just be football. It will be nations, pride, and dreams colliding on the grandest stage of all.